guys, I thought we would spend some time talking about descending when you don't know the descent. This is the 193. I've never descended it before. I believe I've climbed it, but I've never descended it. So I'm going to take it cautiously, but at the same time I also want to have some fun, and I'm just going to employ some really simple techniques of descending. So right here I'm straightening out the road, and I obviously can't use the entire road, so I really want to feel the road, feel where the road sweeps up and sweeps back down, and be looking ahead. Anywhere that you're looking is where you're going to go, so you always want to be checking ahead and look in where you want to go. So I will come out, and then I will set up the corner and then hit that apex and just rail it right into that apex. And these some of these turns, I'm not sure if they are going to be quick S turns and then go into another turn, or if they're going to be like hairpins. And so I'm also making sure that I scrub my speed off before I hit the turn, because I don't know what's around that. But I'm also filling the road. So one of the important things to do when you're doing this is you need to be in the drops. You need to have your body balanced over the bike, not too far back, not too far up, and I'm down. I want to keep my body balanced on the bike. And you see that was a quick turn, and I'm hitting those apex. So wherever I can come out and use the road and then kind of dive into that apex and then just feel it. You shouldn't be fighting the road. It just feels smooth. And when you get it right, you can feel that you're not fighting, you're just going. And part of feeling the road is sometimes going all the way out might not be the fastest line, because it slopes up or there's bumps and you're going to hit something and it's going to slow you down, if that makes sense. So going up and then that begins to slow you down, as opposed to maybe not going all the way out and then feeling how the road just takes you and sweeps you in. So like right here, I'm trying to smooth out the road, and I'm like, here comes another turn, and I'm going right into that. And again, I can take this much faster if I do it over and over, and it's easy to go back and go, yeah, how to take the turn when you know what's coming up. But when you don't know what's coming up, that's where the challenge is. So just employing those techniques, scrubbing off speed and feathering your brakes, and if you need to, you can feather in the corner. You really shouldn't. You should really scrub your speed before you get to the corner, but you can, and you have to be careful not to brake, not to hit your brakes, because you don't want to, just mess that whole thing up and then come off your bike. But just a little bit of scrub, and then looking at the signs also helps. You go, okay, this is going to be a tight corner, and you can see. I mean, when you get that corner right, you're just being thrown through that corner, and you just feel how fast it is. It's almost like being on rails. Gravity and your speed is taking you right through that corner, and it feels really good when you nail it. So again, coming out and then coming into that corner and just kind of feeling it. I'm not fighting the road. One of the other things to learn how to do too, if you don't do it, is learn to throw the bike underneath you so that you can do these corners and lean the bike. You don't want to lean your body, you're leaning the bike. So I'm down into the drops and I'm leaning the bike. My body is staying upright. I'm not leaning into the turn, because if I lean into the turn, it's going to take the balance off of the bike. It's going to feel really super scary. So I'm leaning the bike, not me. And again, want to straighten out the road as much as possible to take the fastest line. And I'm feeling the road. I'm looking ahead. Okay, so here's another corner that's coming up, and I'm going to come out. And I just swing around. This was actually a really fun descent. I'm gonna have to go back out there and do it again, because it's quick, and then you've got these just big sweeping turns, and then you've got these hairpins. I just gotta know where they're all at. If you listen closely, sometimes I am scrubbing or feathering more like my brakes as I go through the corner, because I feel like I've taken it too fast, or I can see that another turn is coming up and it's gonna be really quick. And so you can do that, but you have to do it very carefully to make sure you don't actually squeeze too hard. You just a tiny bit of feathering just to ease up some of the speed. We're coming up to a big hairpin, and there's cars coming. So I'm watching the cars, and I can't completely come all the way out like I'd like to, but I'm gonna come out, and then I'm gonna came out a little late into this, but it works because it's a big, huge hairpin that comes around. And so meaning that I went into that corner a little late, and I had to just kind of feel it, because I couldn't go all the way far out into the left side of the road, because obviously I don't have the whole use of the road. So again, smoothing out the road. And this is always a challenge. You're descending, you don't know how quickly these turns are going to go back and forth on themselves. But by employing some of these techniques while you're descending, leaning the bike, looking through the corners, setting yourself up for the corner, and just feeling the road and feel how the road takes you, try to straighten it out. It makes it much safer, and you'll descend it quicker, and you're going to feel a lot more comfortable on the bike and descending. And you're going to have a ton of fun. So again, come out and then into that corner and just feel it. Just feel that going through, and you'll feel yourself exit that corner and come out to the other side. If you stay to the inside and you continue to, on that corner, it's not the fastest line, because the road and gravity, your speed wants to take you out. So you also have to feel that too and not fight the road. And just when you come around that you saw, just let the bike just go back out. And don't fight the bike, don't fight the road. Learn to feel it and let the road just, take you, speak to you basically. Well, that's it for descending the 193. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.